Welcome once again to Thought for the Day. Our readings are taken from 1 Samuel chapters 5 and 6, Isaiah chapter 51, and Revelation chapters 12 and 13. Our thought is, you who pursue righteousness. Our Isaiah chapter 51 starts with a challenge. It was a challenge to the people of the nation at that time. He lived through the reign of 4 different kings, if you note chapters 1 verse 1, and Ahaz especially did not live righteously. We read today, "Listen to me, you who pursue righteousness, you who seek the Lord," verse 1. But how successful were they in pursuing righteousness? And what is meant by pursue? In the Hebrew language, Isaiah first uses the word in his first chapter. Everyone loves a bribe and runs after gifts, verses 23. Interesting. How urgent is our desire to run after righteous living? Remember, the chapter started, "Listen to me." We cannot succeed in our pursuit of righteousness unless we are listening. Today that surely means reading. But how do we read? What is our motive in reading? Is it to acquire head knowledge, to become intellectually clever in knowing about God and all the information in His Word? In the second verse we read, "Look to Abraham your father. I called him that I might bless him." Look to the example of Abraham, his faith in God, his commitment in carrying out God's will. Bring to mind the lesson drawn in Hebrews chapter 11 from verse 8, where he is used as a great example of a man of active faith in his determination to serve the true God. As our world is led more and more by those who have no knowledge of God, some who do not even acknowledge that He exists, the words we read today are an appropriate warning. My righteousness draws near. Lift up your eyes. The earth will wear out like a garment, and they who dwell in it will die in like manner. But my salvation will be forever, and my righteousness shall never be dismayed. Verses 5 and 6. The next verse says, "Listen to me, you who know righteousness, the people in whose heart is my law. Fear not the reproach of man. My righteousness will be forever, and my salvation to all generations." May we have such clearness of vision in our hearts that we pursue righteousness, so that verse 11 is true for us. The ransomed of the Lord shall return and come to Zion with singing. Everlasting joy shall be upon their heads. They shall obtain gladness and joy, and sorrow and sighing shall flee away. Well, thank you once again for joining us for Thought for the Day. And may your hearts sing with the righteousness of God and the future of the joy of Zion.